Hey y'all, in today's video, I am going to be showing you everything that I packed in my husband's lunchbox over his 5-day work week. So here's what Monday is looking like. I made him a Big Mac salad for the first time because he loves Big Macs from McDonald's, so I figured it would be a big hit, and he absolutely loved it. So I wanted to show you the lettuce that I use because I do get questions on that kind of often. It's the one by Garden Life. It's the green leaf lettuce. I buy mine at Walmart. It is our absolute favorite. It's really good for lettuce wraps too if you're into that. So I just washed that and chopped it. I also browned up a pound of ground beef and I seasoned it with some salt, pepper, onion, and garlic powder. And then I just topped it with some sesame seeds. And then we got some sliced pickles and some shredded sharp cheddar cheese. And let me show you how I made the Big Mac sauce. It was super simple. So I just added a half a cup of mayo, 2 tablespoons of dill relish. Y'all, I have been obsessed with this relish lately. I have never in my whole entire life liked relish because it was sweet and I thought that was weird, but I had no clue that just a dill pickle relish existed. And this was my first jar that I had bought and I have been using it in all the things. It's just so good. As you can see, I'm also adding in some ketchup. I threw in 2 tablespoons, and then you'll need about 2 teaspoons of mustard. I just kind of eyeballed that. And then you'll need 2 teaspoons of vinegar. This used to be an ingredient that I would avoid. I thought it sounded gross because of the way it smells, but I have come to love what it does to a dish, especially like dressings. It just makes all the difference. And then for the spices, all you need is some onion powder and some paprika. And I just did a half a teaspoon of each. And that is it. All that's left to do is to mix it together. And as with all dressings, it is best to let it sit in the fridge overnight to really let those flavors develop, to let it get that nice consistency. But if you didn't feel like making your own dressing, you could always use like bottled Thousand Island and it should be similar. So if this is your first time coming across my channel and you've never heard me talk about this salad box, we love it. We use it for so many different things. I bought it off of Amazon, so I will have a link to it down below in my description box if you're interested in it. And no, I don't make any money from saying that. I just love sharing the products that we love and use all the time with you guys. But to go along with that, he also just has a sliced apple with some caramel dip to go with it. Perfect combination. And then one of these Ritz cheese cracker packs. We have all been loving these lately. I know it's so simple, but it's just one of those snacks that I don't even think to buy and I forget about. For his drinks, he has a Dr. Pepper Cherry Zero Sugar. He loves those. And then, of course, his big container of water. For Tuesday, I made Josh a couple chili cheese burritos. This is something that he likes to order from time to time at Sonic, but I never thought to make them from home, and I don't know why. I think it's such a good idea, and it's so simple. So let me show you how I threw it together. So for the chili, I'm just using a can of Hormel with no beans, and then I took that leftover ground beef that I cooked for the Big Mac salad and just tossed it in here for 2 reasons. 1, of course, I didn't want it to go to waste, and 2, I wanted to thicken up that chili because I didn't want it to be like super sloppy. I didn't want it pouring out the sides since, you know, he will be eating this in his truck. So I just took a burrito sized tortilla and I warmed it up in the microwave first. That just makes it easier to fold and it helps to prevent cracking. Then I added down a good scoop of the chili, some shredded cheese, and then I randomly decided to throw on some sour cream. So I'm just folding it up. If I was to serve it fresh, as in like not stored in a lunchbox, I would crisp it up in a frying pan and that would make it even better. I also packed him some Frito chips on the side. Those go really good inside the burrito, but I didn't want them to get soggy. But if you've never tried that before, you gotta try it. Also to go along with it, he has a Quest birthday cake protein bar as well as one of these little Star Crunch cookies. No, he didn't really need like 2 sweet things, but I'm just trying to clear out the pantry. So here's his Hot Logic lunchbox that I have been talking about a lot here lately that will keep his burritos warm in his truck, and he has the same drinks as the day before. For Wednesday, I made him some Blt Sliders. He has been requesting BLTs for a bit now, so I figured I'd switch it up. I just think that sliders are so cute and fun, and of course, I will throw in the footage of me assembling these. I love to serve pasta salad with BLTs. I think it goes so good together. So I just whipped up a quick one. This is just the box kind by Betty Crocker. It's the Caesar Suddenly Salad, another pantry item that I just wanted to get out of the way, but he really liked that. And then he has a little brownie bar and a 7-layer bar from Kroger. This was left over from a picnic that we had. And he also has a bag of these baked cheddar and sour cream ruffalo chips. And then for drinks, he just has a 0 sugar L8 and his water. Thursday is kind of breakfast themed. I've mentioned many times that Josh is a big breakfast food eater. He loves it. So he has 2 sausage biscuits, and I want to show you what I've been using recently because I'm not a sausage biscuit person. I never order it, but these are super good. So we love these Mary B's frozen buttermilk biscuits. I don't like canned biscuits, and these are the best frozen ones I have found. And we also really like the Great Value frozen sausage. I much prefer it to like fresh cooked sausage, which I know is weird, but it's really similar to like McDonald's. And I used to cook these in the microwave, but they are 10 times better fried up in a skillet. To go along with it, he has some leftovers from dinner. This is a bacon and ham, like cheesy potato casserole. And I just had to throw in some footage from when I first made it because it was just super, super good. I will have this recipe up in my next What's for Dinner video. I'm hoping to get that up this weekend since I have gotten behind again. We just got back from vacation, but I also don't want to make any promises there. I have lived and learned. But yeah, to go along with that, he also has a banana that just needed to be used and also some Chex Mix. Chex Mix is one of those things that I never buy, but this new one that is the strawberry yogurt flavored really caught my eye because I thought that we would all love it, and we absolutely did. I highly recommend that. And he also has one of these Body Armor fruit punch flavored drinks. To end his work week, we did some barbecue nachos. I know that this doesn't look appetizing yet, but this is that Grippo's barbecue shredded beef that I made a few videos back. I had just froze the leftovers and thawed them out, plopped them in this dish, and he can heat that up in his Hot Logic lunchbox. I also gave him one of these nacho cheese cups. I love that these are like individually packaged. It comes in a 4-pack. I think it's a lot more convenient than like the can and like less wasteful. We really love the Rico's brand. And then I gave him some shredded mozzarella cheese. I just needed to use that up. And then of course he has some tortilla chips. So I like to keep these styrofoam to-go containers in my pantry for when I like give away food. And I figured that he could use that top part of the lid to like assemble his nachos. And that worked out. I made him send me a clip after he done that, and I will include that at the end. And then to go along with it, I gave him one of these little strawberry cheesecake cups. I've mentioned before that cheesecake is his favorite dessert, and these are new. They have a few different flavors, and he loves these. I have yet to try it, but I'm sure I'll really like it too. And then, of course, I gave him a Dr. Pepper cherry. And then here's the clips that Josh sent me. But that is going to wrap this up. I hope that you found some inspiration here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in my next one.